Hi everyone, I'm Jess, and this week we're celebrating Sony, looking forward to Gamescom, and giving you a chance to win tickets to every Premier League game for your team for the rest of the season. Here's the TLDR. Hot off the press today, Capcom announced the UK Collector's Edition of Resident Evil 2. The limited edition Collector's Edition will feature a heap of nostalgic merchandise, including a 12-inch Leon Kennedy figurine, RPD keys, art book, soundtrack, pin badge, deluxe DLC pack, and more. Originally released in 1998, Resident Evil 2 is one of the most iconic games of all time, and it returns reimagined for the modern consoles on January 25th, 2019. We're starting off this week with a huge congratulations to Sony. Sales of Sony consoles recently hit 500 million. This is a combination of all PlayStation sales since the first console in 1994 and is an amazing achievement for any manufacturer. To mark the occasion, Sony are releasing a stunning translucent dark blue and gold console. This edition will be in very limited supply, so make sure you keep an eye out for pre-orders. In a surprise move, Sumo Digital just acquired their 5th studio in the form of the Chinese Room. The UK independent team, based in Brighton, are best known for their immersive walking simulators like Dear Esther and the critically acclaimed Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Sumo are almost exclusively a work-for-hire studio, assisting with projects such as Crackdown 3, Dead Island and Project Nova, and the acquisition of a UK-based studio will no doubt expand their horizons even further. We're definitely looking forward to what's coming next from both Sumo and the Chinese Room. In other acquisition news, on Wednesday we learned that THQ Nordic have acquired the rights to Time Splitters and Second Sight. Although this doesn't mean anything is happening anytime soon, it does mean that we could see a new title in each of these franchises in the future. Time Splitters was largely considered as one of the most influential games of the early 2000s, and earned a large fan base due to its tone and references. We'll definitely be keeping a close eye on this one. Not that long ago, Devil May Cry developer Capcom told us that they wanted to have a demo in time for Gamescom, and things are looking good. Game director Hideaki Sano tweeted this week that the first demo will be available at Gamescom next week. Not much is known yet about the latest title in the series, but we do know from the trailers so far that Nero has set up his own demon hunting agency, and now has a robotic arm created for him by the newest agency's recruit, Nico. Hopefully the demo at Gamescom will shed a little more light on the 2019 release. And finally, say hello to the Stratford Spartans. Belong Gaming Arenas are branching out with their 20th arena, this time in Stratford. The Spartans played a huge role in ancient times and were some of the first outstanding Olympians of the ancient games. Stratford itself played a large role in the London 2012 Olympics, and with this in mind, Belong wanted to bring a little bit of that Spartan and Olympic history to their latest tribe. The arena opened its doors just this morning, so you can go along and check it out for yourself, or book in advance at belong.gg. As the second biggest gaming event in the world, Gamescom usually brings with it some amazing demos, announcements and updates. Here are 5 things we'd like to see more of at this year's event. The Metro franchise is back, and publishers Deep Silver are taking it to Gamescom for attendees to get hands-on with. We're looking forward to seeing more of the post-apocalyptic wasteland of the former Russian Federation. Set over the course of a year, the player will experience a change in seasons alongside new enemies, hazards and obstacles. The 11th game in the Forza franchise, Forza Horizon 4 will feature over 450 licensed cars and a route creator where players can build their own tracks. Taking place in a huge synchronised shared world with a dynamic weather system, players will experience the seasons at the same time. With Gamescom taking place just a month before the release of Episode 1, we're really hoping to see more of Don't Nod's highly anticipated sequel. The full reveal trailer will air the day before Gamescom opens, and this will be the perfect tie-in to give us more of what to expect when we return to the Life is Strange universe on September 27th. The pirate genre is beginning to find its sea legs after being lost at sea for a few years, and this one's been on our radar since its surprise reveal at last year's E3. With open oceans to explore and ship-to-ship combat, we're eager to learn about how we'll build our fleet and become a pirate legend. Smash Bros Ultimate has been getting a lot of attention recently, and rightly so, but after so many reveals so recently, it's now time to turn our attention to the other big Mario game. 5 mini-games will be available to give gamers a taste of what's to come. Obviously, there's loads more to come over Gamescom week. What are you most looking forward to? And remember, if you can't make it to Gamescom, the weekend after will see the UK's biggest gaming festival return to the NEC. You can still pick up tickets to I63 and its evening entertainment, just click the link below. It's been a long wait for the return of Spider-Man in the gaming world, but the wait is nearly over when Insomniac Games' iteration of the swinging superhero arrives on PS4 on September 7th. Peter Parker is attempting to balance his secret life and his public one, but fate insists on them colliding and he must battle to save thousands of lives in New York City. A new villain is in town and Spider-Man must use all 8 years of his swinging experience to try and save the day. Bringing to life the fast-paced parkour, wall-climbing life of a Spider-Man, it looks like Insomniac are bringing us a first-rate Spidey experience that will keep us entertained for hours. Naruto is back, and with a brand new experience in Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Strikers on PS4 and Xbox One arriving on the 31st of August. With 8 players fighting simultaneously, Naruto to Boruto offers a dynamic third-person perspective in its ninja gameplay, allowing the player to take advantage of any arena's environment with vertical running and jumping. Battle in teams of 4 and compete against other teams online. With a new graphic style, lead your team to see who the best ninjas are. Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age arrives on PS4 and brings with it a tale of adventure, heroics and friendship. A young man becomes a hero after the discovery that he is the reincarnation of a legendary hero from a forgotten age. Set forth into an unknown world on a journey to unravel the mystery of his past as you're hunted by a relentless army after being branded as the Dark Spawn by the king. Alongside an endearing band of adventurers who believe he is the Luminary Reborn, the hero and his newfound friends embark on a quest across the world as they learn and try to fight the ominous threat facing the world. This week in 2008, Telltale Games brought the weird and wonderful world of Homestar Runner to the Wii, with Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people. The game was made up of 5 monthly episodes, with all new storyline co-written by the team from Homestar Runner. Each episode had a different narrative for you to click your way through, interacting with fan favourites like Homestar, Bubs and Marzipan. From practical jokes to defeating Trogdor and creating the independent nation of Strongbadia in order to bring down the corrupt king of the town, Telltale Games used a combination of point-and-click and minigames to bring the wacky world to life. The creators of Homestar Runner were closely involved in the production process, including early brainstorming sessions where ideas they contributed would become plot points for the episodes. They would then review the scripts and edit and rewrite what they felt was needed in order to make it more Strongbaddie. The game is still available from the Steam store for just £22.99, but we will warn you, if you're not familiar with the world of Homestar Runner, it is a bit weird. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back in the same place at the same time next week. Hit the subscribe button to stay up to date and ring that bell to make sure you always get the TLDR. We've teamed up with Electronic Arts to offer you an amazing chance to win a pair of tickets to every home match of your favourite team for the rest of the Premier League season. To enter, just make sure you've pre-ordered FIFA 19 from Game with a valid reward card, then click the link below to choose your favourite Premier League team. 20 lucky people will then be chosen to go cheer on their team for the rest of the season. Bring your A, B, X and Y game with this new limited edition Sport White controller. With a fresh white design, mint and silver accents and rubberized diamond grip for enhanced comfort, you can enjoy custom mapping and hours of gameplay on both Xbox One and PC. Not that long ago, Devil May Cry developer... Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Ding. No.